and essentially saying, like, we lived through this and we survived this, and so now nobody can say that anything we do is wrong. And that's the big issue today, is that we have so many people that will not recognize that it is totally feasible that a Jewish person, and I'm speaking here about Bibi Netanyahu, could do something as horrific as what was done to the Jews throughout World War II or throughout history. Judaism is a faith. Israel is a state. It is not above critique. And that what Bibi Netanyahu has done to the Palestinians since October 7th is a Holocaust. It is a Holocaust that is being committed on Palestinian children and women. And I'm not going to quiet my perspective on that, to kowtow to whatever the prevailing narrative is at the New York Post. The larger discussion that's happening right now is whether or not having survived a Holocaust gives you the permission to commit a Holocaust. And for whatever reason, people have been, what I would say, milking the Holocaust narrative and essentially saying, like, we lived through this and we survived this, and so now nobody can say that anything we do is wrong. And that's the big issue today, is that we have so many people that will not recognize that it is totally feasible that a Jewish person, and I'm speaking here about Bibi Netanyahu, could do something as horrific as what was done to the Jews throughout World War II or throughout history. Judaism is a faith. Israel is a state. It is not above critique. And that what Bibi Netanyahu has done to the Palestinians since October 7th is a Holocaust. It is a Holocaust that is being committed on Palestinian children and women. And I'm not going to quiet my perspective on that, to kowtow to whatever the prevailing narrative is at the New York Post. The larger discussion that's happening right now is whether or not having survived a Holocaust gives you the permission to commit a Holocaust. And for whatever reason, people have been, what I would say, milking the Holocaust narrative and essentially saying, like, we lived through this and we survived this, and so now nobody can say that anything we do is wrong. And that's the big issue today, is that we have so many people that will not recognize that it is totally feasible that a Jewish person, and I'm speaking here about Bibi Netanyahu, could do something as horrific as what was done to the Jews throughout World War II or throughout history. Judaism is a faith. Israel is a state. It is not above critique. And that what Bibi Netanyahu has done to the Palestinians since October 7th is a Holocaust. It is a Holocaust that is being committed on Palestinian children and women. And I'm not going to quiet my perspective on that, to kowtow to whatever the prevailing narrative is at the New York Post. The larger discussion that's happening right now is whether or not having survived a Holocaust gives you the permission to commit a Holocaust. And for whatever reason, people have been, what I would say, milking the Holocaust narrative and essentially saying, like, we lived through this and we survived this, and so now nobody can say that anything we do is wrong. And that's the big issue today, is that we have so many people that will not recognize that it is totally feasible that a Jewish person, and I'm speaking here about Bibi Netanyahu, could do something as horrific as what was done to the Jews throughout World War II or throughout history. Judaism is a faith. Israel is a state. It is not above critique. And that what Bibi Netanyahu has done to the Palestinians since October 7th is a Holocaust. It is a Holocaust that is being committed on Palestinian children and women. And I'm not going to quiet my perspective on that, to kowtow to whatever the prevailing narrative is at the New York Post. The larger discussion that's happening right now is whether or not having survived a Holocaust gives you the permission to commit a Holocaust. And for whatever reason, people have been, what I would say, milking the Holocaust narrative and essentially saying, like, we lived through this and we survived this, and so now nobody can say that anything we do is wrong. And that's the big issue today, is that we have so many people that will not recognize that it is totally feasible that a Jewish person, and I'm speaking here about Bibi Netanyahu, could do something as horrific as what was done to the Jews throughout World War II or throughout history. Judaism is a faith. Israel is a state. It is not above critique. And that what Bibi Netanyahu has done to the Palestinians since October 7th is a Holocaust. It is a Holocaust that is being committed on Palestinian children and women. And I'm not going to quiet my perspective on that, to kowtow to whatever the prevailing narrative is at the New York Post. The larger discussion that's happening right now is whether or not having survived a Holocaust gives you the permission to commit a Holocaust. And for whatever reason, people have been, what I would say, milking the Holocaust narrative and essentially saying, like, we lived through this and we survived this, and so now nobody can say that anything we do is wrong. And that's the big issue today, is that we have so many.
So before we get into the conversation, okay, the views that you just heard, okay, the host of the show, Okay. Now, the views that you have heard and the host of the show, okay, I agree with it 100%. Yes. The views that you have heard and the host of the show, okay, I agree with it 100%. Okay. So that's why I played it. Okay. That's why I played it. I can't check and jive you. That's why I played it. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen Baby. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Trouble is here. Good morning, everybody. Okay? Thank you for coming to rock with me this morning. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Okay, let's get that roll call going. Good morning, everybody. So Quincy, we already know Quincy. We already know. Okay, we already know you why you here, sir. We already know. Okay, Quincy, I regret making you a mod. I do. I do. The first chance I get. First chance I get. Okay? First chance I get. Okay? Quincy, first slip up. First slip up, Quincy. You gone, baby. You gone. I'm letting you know right now, damn it. Hey, Brittany, what's up, baby? First chance she gets, she gone. Okay? First chance. Okay? Steven, good morning. Melania, Tara, what's up, baby? Miss O, how are you? It's good to see you. Who else we got in here? Let me see. Melania, what's up, baby? Ellis, Green Beans, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Okay. Who else we got in here? Trey, how are you? Let's see. I said hello to Brittany. Steven, what's up, baby? Gary, how you doing? Naomi, what's going on, baby? All right. Let's get into the foolery, okay? Let's get into the foolery this morning, okay? To all the newcomers, hello, how are you? Okay? All right, I am a troublemaker, okay? Just want to let you know from the beginning, okay? I'm a troublemaker, okay? Because I'm going to share with you why I'm a troublemaker. I'm too old to hide the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you reach a certain age, you like, I don't give a fuck. I'm one of those, okay? When you reach a certain age, you like, I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? So if listen, if what I say that offends you, baby, you got to scroll up, baby. If whatever I say that offends you, baby, you got to scroll up. Okay, I'm too old. Now, if I make it to heaven, okay, because I don't know, I have done some questionable things. If I make it to heaven, at least Yahweh can't say I was down here lying. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that I got to talk to him about that I have done. But at least he won't get up there and say, you was lying. You know what I'm saying? You was stunting for the gram. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Yahweh talk like that. But I'm just saying, he might get out there, you was stunting for the gram. So I just want to be out there to just, I had told the truth, okay? Even if you didn't like it. Even if you didn't like it, just scroll up a little bit, even if you didn't like it, okay? Oh, wow, Miss O, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, my goodness, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss O. I'm sorry. Okay, why you laughing? What happened? What? I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. That's it. That's it. I'm in here like, oh, Miss O, Miss O. I'm I'm tired. I'm tired. And she laughing. I don't even know what is going on. She just laughing. What is going on? All right, listen. Listen, let's get to the show. Okay. Oh, okay, you was laughing at me. Okay, okay, I got you. I got you, my sister. I got you. Okay. Okay. I listen. Let's get into the foolery. Okay, y'all. The title of this nonsense today. Yes, Ellis got it. Go ahead, Ellis. That's right. We praying for you. That's right. That's right. Now let's continue. Okay. Miss O is something else. I don't even know what's going on this morning. She's something else. Shout out to Miss O show. Y'all please like and subscribe to this sister page. Her content is nothing but fire. I'm tired. I'm tired. Let's get into the nonsense, y'all. Let's get into the foolery. Tory Lanez got slapped with a restraining order. Mm-hmm. Tory Lanez got slapped with a restraining order. Okay. Now I want to ask y'all something. Do y'all think this all started because of this one video that Tory had dropped? It's floating around out there. Okay. It's floating around out there. So I had to come and discuss the foolery. Okay. It's floating around. Okay. So let's see. Tory Lanez dropped this one video before this incident happened. And everybody is saying it's because of this video that all this other foolery happened to him. Okay? I want y'all to listen to it. Take heed to the message. Remember how I told y'all the smoke and mirrors is what we pay attention to. But the thing behind the curtain, we don't go check. Okay? So let's get into the foolery. Here we go. Here's Tory. Shout out to Tory Lanez. Here we go.
$1 million in one day on Instagram, and he bragged about it, about his NFT offering, and he bragged about how he wasn't going to have to sign the fucked up contract, and he told his entire generation that he was going to teach them how to do it so they didn't have to do it either.
$1 for the NFTs, right? I sold these shits to my fans for $1. People came, some people bought 20, some people bought 5, some people bought 60. It doesn't matter how much you bought, it was only $1. You spent $60, you bought 60. I need y'all to understand, one of those copies right now is going for 50,000, 60,000, 60,000, yo, and these are sold. Y'all understand what the is going on? Y'all understand I just cracked the industry? Y'all understand I just cracked this shit? I just cracked this whole shit. It's over. I cracked the whole shit. It's over. It's over. No more middlemen. All y'all artists out there, the label, that's telling you, yo, you gotta wait for this day on Spotify and on this, that. It's over. Y'all gonna get paid, and your fans gonna get paid, and they gonna keep coming to you. Why? Because y'all making money together. This is digital.
And the next thing you know, this big bitch,
We begin with
talking about somebody shot her
what may be an unlicensed
with no GSR on his hands.
What y'all think? What y'all think? Could this have all started because of what Tory came out and told his fans? Because sometimes we look at the smoke and mirrors, but we don't pay attention to what's going on behind the curtain. You see what I'm saying? Because I never saw this video before. So more than likely, they didn't have a lot of traction on this thing. So when you look how much money he made in one day, off this NFT or something like that. And I know I'm saying it wrong, but look how much money he made in one day. That he told his fans, you no longer have to wait. Okay? You no longer have to wait for the label to release your music. You could just do it yourself. He found a loophole. I want to know, could this be why he's going through what he's going through? Okay. Trey said, how does the subject here, okay, I got it. I think you're trying to say how do your subject here, I'm going to say it wrong. How do you subject her to repeated trauma and rectum I'm gonna say I can't pronounce it correctly. Um, from prison, re-victimation. I still said it wrong. From prison. Okay, so Trey is saying, how did she become a repeated victim? Am I saying that correctly? Because I can't bring that word out my mouth. I'm sorry, y'all. So how is he doing this? She says he's using blogs. Thank you, Trey. I was trying, Trey. I was trying, baby. Some words, y'all know how my mouth do. Some words just don't get out, okay? Now, the thing is that how is this happening with him being in prison? Okay? I still ain't gonna get it. Melania, thank you, baby. I still ain't gonna get it. I was trying. Okay? I appreciate that. So now, how is he being, you know what I'm saying? How is this going on that he's in prison? Now, she said he using the bloggers. Content creators. They're talking about one blogger received a large amount. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is a large amount, but she's saying it's a large amount. But they're not saying where the money had came from. So a blogger received $3,000. Okay. And another one 1,500. Okay. 1,500. And so I think it's 1,500, something like that. So two separate payments, because they had the court to retrieve this blogger, I guess Cash App, because this is where the money gets sent at, to their Cash App. And so 3 different payments came. And so they're trying to link it to Tory Lanez. I don't know how they're going to link that shit. Because if it doesn't say it came from Tory or anybody in his family or any company Tory worked for, something like that, I don't know how they gonna land that together, saying Tory paid this blogger to come at Miss Thang Thang over here. Okay. So I don't know how they're gonna put that together, but they're trying to blame the blogger. Mind you, check this out. Everybody talked about Miss Thang Thang. Everybody talked about Miss Thang Thang. Even me. I'm trying to be careful when I say her name. Okay? Because I don't have no money to get sued. Okay? I ain't got no money. Okay? Okay? I don't have no money to get sued. Okay? So Miss Thang Thang, okay, is out here saying that the blogger is responsible for defamation of character. Did I say that right? Did I say that right? Because y'all know I'm not good with words. Defamation of character. Okay? Okay? So this is what's going on. So she done sued the blogger. She done sued the blogger. Okay? She out here suing the blogger. So that's why I'm telling y'all got to be careful with saying her name. KP, what's up, baby? You got to be careful with saying her name, because now I'm distraught. Okay? Now, you know what? I'm going to share something with you. Should Tory be punished because he fucked 2 best friends? Okay? Should he be punished because he fucked 2 best friends? Yeah, I said it. I know I came out the gate with it. But should he be punished because he fucked 2 best friends? Now, this is a little harsh now. This a little much. This a little much. Okay? Okay? Okay, this is a little much. This a little much. 10 years? This a little much. Everybody talked about her. That's funny, Miss O. That's funny. That's funny. That's wrong. Okay, that's wrong, Miss O. That's nasty. Now, listen. Everybody talked about her. It was not just, this blogger right here. Everybody was talking about her. Okay? But they trying to say that the money the blogger got came from Tory. Okay? So Tory is in prison. He in prison. He trying to fight to get home. Okay? He trying to fight to get home. Now, what Tory should have done, because I don't know if he said he did it, okay? But what he should have done, he should have told. Okay? He should have told y'all who be getting out here talking about street code, I'm this, I'm that. Listen to me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't care what I've done in the past. Yes, I don't care what I've done in the past. I don't care where I lived at and all that other stuff. I am a law-abiding citizen. Yes, I am. If I see any nonsense in my neighborhood, I'm calling the popo. Okay? If I see any foolery, I don't live by street code. Okay? When I was younger, I did. Okay? Quincy said, I'm telling, that's right. When I was younger, I did that foolery. But no, listen, I'm a law-abiding citizen. If I see nonsense, I will report you. Okay? Popo is on speed style, on speed, I'm going to say it wrong. Speed dial. Okay? Popo is on speed dial. Okay? Listen, I will call the Popo. I like my police officers over here. I'm sorry. Okay? I like my police officers over here. I don't have a problem with my police officers. I am a law-abiding citizen. I don't care what I did when I was young. I don't care what neighborhood I grew up in. I don't care if I grew up in the three baddest projects in New Jersey. I'm a law-abiding citizen, damn it. Okay? Fuck what you heard. The shit I have done, that's your business. Anybody who know me in real life, oh no, she used to do this. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Okay? Okay? All right? I ain't lying to you, Cellulite Podcast. How are you? Good morning, sir. I don't care what you say. Jay LaRoe, what's up, baby? Lost, what's going on, sir? I'm a law-abiding citizen. I will report your ass, okay? First of all, listen, I report my neighbor. If I see my neighbor got some bullshit up and it look crazy, okay? You got a big-ass forest in the backyard, okay? And my dog is looking crazy at your yard, okay? And it might be something that look crazy coming out your yard. I call the city. Excuse me. I pay a lot of taxes. Excuse me. Okay? The yard, my neighbor yard looks scary. Can y'all send somebody down here? You know what I'm saying? Inspector come. You know, you see that white car pull up. The inspector come and write them a citation. The neighbor look at me. I said, yes, baby. It was me, honey. It was me. I told you last week, get that yard clean. You didn't want to listen. You didn't want to listen. Now listen, I get some payback from my neighbors too. If I leave something out there, okay, you know how they do bulk pickup. If I leave something out there on in the front of the house, you know, because down here in Jersey, they don't be playing no games, okay? So, well, down here in our town. So now you leave something as a bulky item at the end of the month in front of the house, okay? Because they like to keep the neighborhood looking nice, okay? I almost got a citation, okay? This officer, tall, light-skinned, that baby wave hair and stuff came out with these, you know, the cop glasses came up to the door. He said, well, honey, you know, you done got a call on you. You know, you call on everybody else, you know. You got a call on you today. I said, you better check the list before you write me up. Check that list, baby. Check that bulk list. He started laughing. He said, what? I said, yes, check that list, sir. Check that list. Y'all didn't pick that chair up, okay? And I shut my door. He said, wait a minute. I said, You know, he called my last name. Wait a minute. I said, check that bulk list. And then when you go back to your car, check. Then when you come back, I want an apology. He checked the list. He come back to the door. He knocked. I said, yes. He said, Miss So-and-so, you were right, we did. I said, I know. Can you get somebody to get it now, though? Because it doesn't look good for the neighborhood. And I shut the door in his face. And I went back to drinking my coffee. Yes, I did. Listen, I don't care if I grew up in the hood. I don't care if I grew up in the hood. I don't care if I had to borrow salt and sugar from the neighbors. Sometimes we had to borrow bath soap. Okay? Because that's how I was in the projects. Everybody shared with everybody. Okay? Okay? That's how I was. Okay? Because when you got close to the end of the month, yeah, we all didn't have much. Okay? So now, I don't care if I had to borrow salt and sugar. That's right. And toilet paper too, Stephen. That's right. I don't care. Okay? There used to be an older woman, Miss Faith. They used to live on the second floor. And I would come downstairs and ask her for something. And she'd tell me, did your mama buy food today, baby? She said, did your mama buy food this month? I said, nah. You know, the drug dealers had got her food stamp. She said, come on in here and get a couple bags of chicken. I'll go in there and get like 5 bags of chicken in her deep freezer. Shout out to the older people that have a deep freezer. That's why I keep a deep freezer right in the back. The extra living room is a deep freezer in here. I feel that bad boy. That's, y'all, some of y'all probably don't use deep freezers no more. But I'll be damn, I still use mine. Okay, shout out to Home Depot. So now, she used to go and tell me, get those. I'll get 5 bags, come upstairs, show my mama. She said, who gave that to you? I said, Miss Faith. She's like, oh, God bless Miss Faith. And I used to look at her like, you done snorted up all our food stamps. You talking about God bless Miss Faith. Look at her so mad like you done smoked up everything. And you talking about God bless Miss Faith. Anyway, I don't care that I've been through all that stuff. I'm going to report you. If I see any bullshit, I'm going to report you. I'm a law-abiding citizen, okay? I'm a law-abiding citizen. No matter what you heard, I'm a law-abiding citizen now, okay? Okay, I haven't lived that hood life and God knows how long. I'm a law-abiding citizen, okay? I'm the same woman, okay, that got stabbed in the hand and still beat your ass. Listen, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not nothing else. Okay? Now, let's get into the foolery. I'm finished with my rant today. Okay? I'm finished with the rant. Okay? Now, the smoke and mirrors that we saw on the ground was Tory Lanez. Okay? Tory Lanez and Miss Thang Thang and her girlfriend at the party. And the buckshots, okay? That was the smoke and mirrors. But what was really going behind the curtain is that he found a way to get past the record label to promote his own music. I decided to live today. How are you, baby? That was what was behind the curtain. And so now we can't reveal what happened behind the curtain. Okay? We can't reveal what happened behind the curtain. So we gonna talk about, Miss Thang Thang, her girlfriend, and him. Okay? With the Peace Be Still. Now, I'm gonna share something with y'all. This is just, allegedly. All allegedly. Okay? All allegedly. I don't want to get sued. I ain't got no money. Jersey taxes is crazy. Okay? All right, I don't want to get sued. But why I think Tory didn't say anything is because he loved that girl. That girl, her friend. Okay? He loved that girl. And then also, I think he felt guilty about him messing with both of them at the same time. I'm just assuming, allegedly. Okay, so this girl did what she did and got scared and told Tory, I don't want to go to jail. Allegedly, I don't want to go to jail. And he told her, don't worry, we going work it out. Don't worry. Okay, allegedly. Okay, all right, allegedly. So now, he went and didn't say peep, but she went and got, she went and made a deal. Okay? She went and made a deal. So since she made a deal, who goes down? Tory is the one that goes down. She done secretly made a deal. So now Tory goes down for the allegedly, this is all alleged for this deal. Okay? And so now he is made the fall guy. When I heard about this whole situation, I was like, no man would just get out here and do this foolery. Okay? That doesn't even sound right. In your foot, you know what I'm saying? If you really want to do something, it's going to be something else. It's not going to be your foot. It's not going to be your foot. And so this is the uncomfortable truth. The girlfriend was upset, okay, with Miss Thang Thang. Her best friend was upset because the girlfriend was messing with Tory first, allegedly. Okay? She was messing with Tory first. And I guess, you know, Miss Thang Thang wanted some too. So she sneakily started messing with Tory while Tory was dating the best friend. Now, Tory was not supposed to smash that. He wasn't. It's his fault. It's his fault. Okay? We gotta understand that part. It is his fault. All right? But is he supposed to go to jail for 10 years because he screwed two friends? That just does not sound right. Should he be in prison because he screwed two friends? That does not make sense. Corey Joe, how are you for the $2 super chat? Corey Joe said, hello, take heed in the mods in the chat. Hello, all. Yes, baby. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming and stopping. I appreciate you. So that's the truth thing right there. But we're gonna get into, you know, the news. The news is going to break this down for us. Okay, the news gonna break this down for us. Corey Joe, thank you for the $2 super chat. Let's get into the foolery, y'all. Let's get into the foolery. So ABC broke this down. Here we go. All right. Commercial gonna be first. Y'all know, as always, that commercial gonna be first. So okay, so we got Trey. Trey said hell no. Melania said nope. Hampton said nope. Okay, so we all on the same page so far. Okay. Mrs. She said I'm sorry, Miss O says he was a married man, but he should not be in prison for it. Ooh. I didn't even know. I didn't even know he was married. Oh, wow. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Here we go. Let me start it over. Just running my mouth.
She's being harassed by the man who shot her, even though he's in prison. She's asking the court for a restraining order against rapper Tory Lanez, who is currently behind bars, serving a 10-year prison sentence for shooting her back in 2020. He's appealing that conviction. She's also alleging in court document that Lanez is orchestrating a harassment campaign through surrogates, including blogger Milagro Cooper. The Grammy-winning rapper, whose legal name is Megan Pete, has also filed a lawsuit against Cooper alleging defamation, cyber stalking, and infliction of emotional distress. ABC News did reach out to Lanez and Cooper's reps for comment, but no response so far. Joining us to talk about it, SiriusXM radio host Mike Muse, also our legal contributor and trial attorney Brian Buckmeyer. All right, Mike, the original case really riled up the hip-hop community. Let's kind of walk through the history between these two and how we even got to this point.
Yeah, so it's interesting enough, Kira, how you perfectly said in your lead-in how this is happening in the blog sphere in terms of harassment, intimidation, with bloggers acting on Tory Lanez's behalf while he is inside of prison. The blog sphere is exact.
Do y'all really think that the blog sphere is acting in on Tory's behalf? Do you really believe Tory paid bloggers to talk about this foolery? Because everybody was talking about this shit. And I ain't getting no check. Everybody was talking about this foolery, but I ain't getting no check. So what are we talking about here? You are a superstar. Everybody's gonna talk about you, baby. Everybody gonna talk about you. You're a superstar. Everybody is going to talk about you. Okay, Jayla Ross said, wow, Coming from a woman who admitted she lied about that relationship, shaking my damn head. I know that's right, Jay LaRaw. Here we go, y'all.
Ignited and amplifies this case to be of such cultural intrigue. Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion at one point were dating. At this time that they were dating, they were coming from a party they were attending in Los Angeles. At the time, there was an alleged gun that went off. Megan Thee Stallion was shot in the foot, and since then we went to trial, and Tory Lanez was found guilty of negligence in shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. But that conversation was never just inside the courtroom. This was such a cultural dynamic of, were you team Tory or were you team Megan? And at the time, there was a lot of people who were team Tory, who did not believe that Megan Thee Stallion was telling the truth. Even after Tory Lanez was found guilty, there was still so much presumption of innocence on behalf of Tory Lanez. And so Megan Thee Stallion had to discuss it in the album that she created much after the court had ended, into which she again stated her position and how much.
So she put, y'all remember she made that song and she was talking about, the situation with Tory. Did she not poke the sleepy bear first? Because it sounded a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Did she not poke the sleepy bear first? Okay? Because did she not make a little, tidbit? She referenced him in the video. You know what I'm saying? In the song. Here we go, y'all. 18, baby, thank you for the $10 super chat. Let's get that dope, loud mouth truth telling, raggedy hair, scarf wearing. Charcoal caramel skin queen to the 40K subs by New Year. I be there. I be there. 18, thank you, baby. I appreciate you for the $10 super chat. I can't. 18 is something else. I can't. Okay, let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. I can't. Let's go.
Impacted her mentally and physically, and the damage and trauma that it caused her. But that was because of the way that the blogs were able to carry out this discourse outside the courtroom. And really, Kara, it comes down to the comment section. Today, the blogs are not just about the articles that get posted, but really the commentary that happens beneath the post. And when you look at the comments beneath the post, a lot of them have been very harmful.
Okay, so her problem is not the post. It's the people that's writing under the post. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You know how many names people have been calling me? I'm not even a star. Listen, I'm just a woman that live in the suburbs in Jersey, okay? Do you know how much shit people have said to me? Okay, now shout out to 18 one more time, but somebody called me Charco. Okay, and that day I was like, no light-skinned brothers can talk in my chat. Okay, because he was a light-skinned brother. Okay, at that day I said no light-skinned brothers could talk in my chat because he called me Charco. Now listen, I don't mind being called dark chocolate and something like that, but he called me, okay, he called me Charco. Okay, people have said I got raggedy head ties and stuff like that. I look like Silly from The Color Purple. Okay, I look like Cleo. Okay, I have been called some shit. Okay, somebody said I look like Rasputia. Did I say that right? Somebody said I look like Rasputia. Okay, now listen. Eddie Murphy dressed Rasputia in some bad clothes, okay? I'm sorry. Eddie Murphy dressed Rasputia in some bad clothes. Now, that bathing suit wasn't working. But the clothes, damn it. Eddie Murphy dressed Rasputia in some bad-ass clothes, okay? Yes. Now, I have been called all types of names and shit like that. Okay? People have been calling me all types of names. Okay, Whoopi Goldberg, all this stuff. I have been called out my name. Mind you, Whoopi back in the day was a fox. I don't know if any of y'all remember how Whoopi used to look back in the day, but Whoopi back in the day looked good. So I don't even know, okay? I don't even know. Okay. Also, Miss Cleo was foxy. I don't even know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Miss Cleo was not an ugly woman. Okay. People have called me out my name like crazy. Okay. They have called me ugly, fat, all these things. Baby, people gonna talk about you, and you're a famous, you're a famous rapper. They gonna talk about you, baby, because a lot of people think you lying. Allegedly, a lot of people think you lie. Your story changed so much, and that's why nobody is believing what's going on. Okay, why wasn't charges filed and all this other stuff in the beginning when it happened? Okay, why wasn't it? Because you talking about, I wanted to save a black man. Save who? Save who? Is he not in prison right now? Save who? Because when the police walked up, that's when you should have told the police he did da 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 da. Okay? You don't wait a few days and then say something. No, this ninja did da 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 da. Okay? Lock him up. But no, you didn't do that. You didn't do that. Okay? So this is why everybody having a hard time believing you. You talking about you trying to save a black man. You save where? Save where? He's in prison now. He's in prison now. So you should have just told them the truth that night who really got you. Okay? I feel like playing Tupac's song right now. Who shot you? Because that is crazy. Let's continue.
Stallion, and also to have attacked her credibility, to which is happening right now while allegedly Tory Lanez is in prison, having people in the blogosphere do his bidding for him, to which this suit alleges.
When will this ever end? Well, Brian, what kind of evidence will the court consider here? And if the restraining order is granted, could Lanez face additional punishment here?
Well, the court's going to consider the evidence that Megan Thee Stallion is presenting, namely that there's some sort of paper trail, money that was exchanged to Ms. Cooper, the blogger, something to the tune of $3,000 from the course of October 2020 to, I think, March of 2022, so about just shy of a year and a half. And I think there's going to be a need for additional information. There's going to be need to show some sort of communication.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's why it's good to listen to it one more time. So from this blogger Cash App, they received over like a half of a year, $3,000, close to $3,000 over a half of a year. Okay. It wasn't a lump sum payment. Okay. This is just Cash Apps this blogger received for content. Okay. Okay, so they act like she acting like her lawyers acting like this was a lump sum this person got, but this was Cash Apps they received because of their content. So they had I guess to get this information from the Cash App, okay, from Cash App to get this information, the printout of how much money this blogger was receiving. But this is from regular donations to your channel. I thought they was talking about this is a lump sum. Can you imagine? Temple, how are you? It's good to see you. Can you imagine? This is some nonsense right here. What are we doing here? Let's continue. So they don't have nothing to stand on. This blog ain't getting no money from Tory. Come on now. This is nonsense here. Here we go.
Tory Lanez, whether it be indirectly or directly to Ms. Cooper or other bloggers, that he's pointing them in the direction of saying these salacious and defamatory or even wrong statements. But as Mike Muse pointed out, this dialogue was happening without Tory Lanez, and I think a defense might be here that Cooper, along with other bloggers, are just voicing their own personal opinions, and that Tory Lanez is not directing them in any kind of way. That may harm in a restraining order argument for Megan Thee Stallion. In terms of what could happen afterwards, if a restraining order is granted, this is a civil restraining order, so in of itself will not cause any kind of criminal repercussions. But if law enforcement or prosecutors did see this as a criminal harassment, they could add that charge for a separate case. But Tory Lanez is already facing a decade in prison. I don't think they're going to worry themselves with a violation or a small misdemeanor of a crime.
All right, stay tuned. I mean, she's supposed to be protected from him. Yeah, that's why there was this restraining order in the first place.
She's supposed to be protected from him. she's supposed to be protected from him. Is he not in prison? Can he physically go to her house and bang on the door? Okay? That does not make sense. Can he physically, get and knock on her door? Come on now. I'm quite sure she changed her number and everything like that. Okay, he can't call her from, prison and stuff like that. This is nonsense here. Because the bloggers are talking about it. It was content. Everybody has the right to talk about content. This is stupid. Okay? Trey says she doesn't have to read the blog. She don't. Okay? Mrs. O says she's afraid of the truth coming out. I believe so too. That's why, y'all heard that Tory is challenging something right now. Okay? He's challenging something right now, but I don't want to say what it is because I might be wrong. But if anybody know what it is, but he's challenging something right now, and she come out the woodwork and say he put this thing in right before her video that was gonna come out on Netflix. And how is he supposed to know? How did he know when the date of your, I guess movie or whatever from or documentary? Okay. How did he know when the documentary was supposed to drop that to go file for this? I mean, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to dim the light on her documentary. That's stupid. That doesn't make sense. It's like she just pulling, sometimes you can just pull shit out the air. You know what I'm saying? Let me just pull shit out the air. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay? Now, we done with that one. Let's get into the next one because there's some nonsense going on. Okay? It's some nonsense going on, y'all. Okay? So here's the next one. Y'all. Listen to this one. Then they got a commercial. Okay? Shout out to Fannie Willis. Wanted to put that in here real quick. Shout out to Fannie Willis. Yes, honey. Okay? Shout out to Fannie Willis, baby. Okay? Shout you out, baby. Shout you out, Fannie Willis. Screwing somebody's husband. Shout you out, Fannie Willis. Yes, honey. Yes. They done dropped you and your team. Shout out to Fannie Willis. Okay? Nobody like to discuss the time you had went to the White House to see, allegedly Kamala Harris. Okay? Nobody talking about that. How you went to see Kamala Harris before you filed charges against Trump. Shout out to Fannie Willis, baby. What you do? If you want to do something, you got to send a black woman to do it, don't it? If you want to do some nonsense, you got to send. I'm tired of y'all. Don't use that for the good sisters. Don't use that for the good sisters, okay? If you want a black woman, if you want something done, send a black woman. Yes, a good black woman, damn it, and you'll get it done. But don't be using this for the hyena squad. We not going to be, shout out to Crimson Cure. Don't be using this for the hyena squad, okay? Shout out to Fannie Willis, damn it. Screwing somebody's husband. You thought that wasn't going to come to light. But that's messed up how it came to light, okay? But I want to share something with you. God don't like ugly. You know what I'm saying? He ain't too happy about pretty either. But God don't like ugly, baby. Shout out to Fannie Willis. Let's get into the foolery, y'all. Shout out, okay? Inside Edition is coming in, y'all. Inside Edition. Okay, fair use. Fair use.
Shot her in the feet. He was sentenced to 10 years, but she still doesn't feel safe. Jim Murray reports she's now requesting a restraining order, saying he is continuing to threaten her and he won't stop.
Megan Thee Stallion says she's the victim of psychological warfare at the hands of a convicted felon serving time for shooting her in the foot. She's just filed for a restraining order against rapper Tory Lanez, whose legal name is Daystar Peterson. She's accusing him of hiring third-party bloggers to cyberstalk and spread defamatory statements about her. The shooting happened here in the Hollywood Hills after Megan Thee Stallion and Lanez left a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house and an argument ensued. Now Megan claimed
nobody even talks about how Miss Thang Thang was acting up at the party, okay, and disrespecting Kylie at her house. Nobody talks about how Miss Thang Thang was acting a fool. Okay, nobody talk about that. We can't never talk about how some of our black women go somewhere and act a damn fool. Okay, you go into a white neighborhood, you going to act a damn fool. Okay, nobody talk about that shit, do they? Let's go.
Being terrorized by the rapper, who's serving a 10-year prison sentence. But according to court documents, she says Lanez continues to harass, bully, and antagonize her from prison. Megan says it's left her in a depressive.
Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that Tory is out his day, out taking time out of his day? He in prison. Okay, he takes some special time out his day to antagonize, okay, Miss Thang Thang. Do you believe that Tory is out here? He takes some special time. Now, okay, the time I gotta go to the bathroom, okay, I gotta go eat, okay, and I gotta go to the yard, okay, I got exercise, okay, I gotta get in there and read something, okay, and then I gotta put a special time to the side to fuck with Miss Thang Thang. Okay? I gotta put a special time to the side. Let me cut that up out my day. Okay? To fuck with Miss Thang Thang. Okay, let me get in here and fuck with Miss Thang Thang. Okay? Do you believe that he take a special time out of his life? He worried about these prison people. Okay? He worried about these prison people. Do you believe he take a special time out of his day? Okay, to fuck with Miss Thang Thang. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Sometimes she says, I wish he would have shot and killed me if I would have known I was going to go through this torture. It took a lot of...
Now I'm going to say something about this. This is a little nasty what I'm about to say, but I'm going to tell it. Okay? When you do something wrong to your man, right? Let's say you cheated. We're going to say you cheated. Okay? We're going to say you cheated. And he say he don't want you no more. Okay? He found out you cheated and he say he don't want you no more. What is the first go-to that women do? Let's see if anybody going to tell the truth today. What's the first thing that women go to when they cheated and they got caught and the man say, I don't want to be with you no more? What's the first thing that they do? They say, I don't want to live no more. That's what they say. I don't want to live no more. So now that makes the man say, oh my goodness, what if something happened to her? You know what I'm saying? They gonna blame me. So now he goes and try to console her, knowing that she did wrong. So now he has to find an exit plan to get out that house. Because, okay, make up son, or I gotta go, this and that, or whatever like that. Most women use that. Now, I know it ain't right, what I'm saying. And y'all like, damn, take heed, that's a little mean. But listen, women use that. When they know they've been caught in some shit. When they know they've been caught in some shit, they immediately say, I don't want to live no more. They'll tell you that's nonsense and everything. And so now the man feels some type of way. He feel bad. And he like, oh my goodness, stuff like that. Yes. Okay. That's what Miss O said, manipulative behavior. Did I say that right? Manipulative behavior. I hope I said that right. Y'all know I ain't good with no words. Let's continue with the foolery.
Her to come forward and say that she was shot, and now essentially her life is being ruined by this constant harassment. So she has a right to ride into court and seek relief.
And a court hearing on the restraining order has been scheduled for next month.
A restraining order has been, is going to be ready for next month. Can you imagine? This man is in prison. This man is in prison. Okay? And so, listen, I got to get a restraining order against him. Okay? I got to get a restraining order against him because I do not want to continue anymore because of the bullying. Because of the bullying. So Megan, no, I said her name. Oh God, Miss Thang Thang. Okay, Miss Thang Thang. So you telling me you have never said nothing to nobody before? You telling me you have never called somebody out their name? You have never bullied anybody before in your life? Okay, you have never done none of that at all. Okay. I have a problem. I think that once they check out what he asking them for, okay, Miss Melhorse. That is nasty, Miss O. I think you got a problem with what he's pushing right now. He's asking for them to check. And you don't want to see this man release. You don't. That's why you doubled down that it was him. Something is going on. That's why you doubled down that it's him. Now, either that friend of yours knows something about you. And that's why you ain't say it was her. Okay? Either that friend knows something about you that could destroy you. And that's why you said it was him instead of her. Allegedly, okay? Allegedly. All right, let's get into the next foolery. Okay? Now, Charlemagne and them was discussing this on the Breakfast Club. Shout out to Charlemagne, okay? And the Breakfast Club. Fair use, damn it. Fair use, okay? Now, they're going to be talking about something else at first, and then they're going to change into, the Tory Lanez nonsense, okay? Okay? Now, y'all know it's going to be a commercial first. Y'all know it got to be that commercial first. But my whole thing is that this man is in prison. What are we doing? Why is this even news? Why is this news? So he paid bloggers to talk about you. When this is content, we're getting paid from the AdSense. Okay? Here we go.
Remy exposed Papoose for his relationship with Clarissa Shields. So, of course, they asked Joe about it, and this is what he said.
My sister never tells me our personal relationship business. But what I know is I left y'all last night. We went to Brooklyn Chop House. She treated 10 grown men to dinner. And I woke up in the morning and then my phone was going crazy. And they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the?
How do you manage that?
I don't even.
And I'm going to share something with y'all. Just because Remy, we're going to talk about that just a little bit. Just because Remy had treated 10 men to eating out, okay? Y'all call Papoose broke. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on social media like, nah, Papoose broke just because she treated. You don't even know if she treated many people before. But here we go. He broke. And then come to find out Papoose wasn't even there at the restaurant with them. Let's continue.
Yeah, well, because of him, she made me love him. Really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father. Like I try to tell you, I'm old school morals. I don't like none of that. You know what I'm saying? What I can't do is stop it or have it. They won't listen to me. For the first time she ever asked me for advice, I said, listen, it's different. This is your husband. Nobody come to my house tell my wife, I can't get in the middle of that. That's y'all. I wish this didn't happen.
Salute to Math Alpha, but I'm just sitting there trying to figure out one thing out of that whole conversation.
You know what irks my nerve, and I want to say this real quick. A lot of people out here like Papoose cheated on Remy first. Now, I know we jumping out of the subject, okay, because we talking about Miss Thang Thang. But everybody keeps saying Papoose cheated on Remy first. I want to share something with you, and this is my debunked on this bullshit. This is me debunking this bullshit. I got to smack my lips because, that's how when you trying to When you trying to get to the point, okay, you gotta smack your lips a little bit. Okay, that's that hood talk. Okay, you gotta smack your lips a little bit. Okay. Now, why I'm saying I gotta debunk this shit is because if this man, if he cheated first, if Papoose cheated first, why did he bug? Okay, why did he bug her car? Because if I cheated first and a relationship is gone, why am I bugging your car? Okay, that's the God's honest truth. Why am I bugging your car? If I cheated and a relationship is done, why am I bugging your car? Why did he bug Remy car? Okay, why did he bug Remy car if he the one who cheated first and the relationship was gone? That's why I got a problem with y'all saying Papoose cheated first. Okay? That's why I got a problem with that. Because if I already cheated, the relationship is done. Why am I bugging your car? I don't give a fuck who was fucking you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck who you fucking. Okay? I already did what I did. So I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So why? That doesn't make sense. So that immediately tell you that Remy fucked up first. That immediately tell you. Now listen to me. In the end, both of them is wrong because, you ain't supposed to be doing that shit and you married. But my problem is, okay, Remy, you did it first. You did it first. You destroyed y'all house first. You destroyed y'all kingdom first. So why would y'all get in here, all y'all, hyenas from the hyena kingdom, because y'all got to rally out behind, Remy. Oh, no, he cheated first. He cheated first and stuff like that. But the one she's screwing came up and said 2 years prior, okay? The one she's screwing, Captain something, came up and said that 2 years prior, okay, he bugged Remy Carr, said Papoose bugged Remy Carr to find out if she was cheating. And he was right. She was cheating. Cause how you know, damn it. Okay? He was right. You was cheating with his wife. And the funniest part that I love that what Papoose said, he said, I didn't hit him cause he was screwing my wife. I hit him because he shook my hand and then screwed my wife. So you met me first. You gave the pleasantries, okay? You gave the pleasantries first. You probably called them sir. You probably called him sir. Thank you for this opportunity and this and that. Shook his hands with both hands. Both hands you shook his hands with. You was excited. Okay, that you got that opportunity. And Papoose probably talked to you like, yeah, back in the day, it was hard for me, this and that. But listen, we gonna get you where you need to be. Okay? Okay? You shook this man's hand and then screwed his wife. You lost all credibility. You lost all credibility. I said what I said. That's it. That's it. You shook this man's hand and then screwed his wife. So he's supposed to have some smoke for you. He's supposed to have some smoke for you. And so all y'all hyenas from the hyena kingdom is like, nah, he did it first. That doesn't make sense. They both wrong at the end of the day. Marriage ain't supposed to be like that. But why would he bug her car if he cheated first? Get that nonsense out of my face. Let's continue.
Why the hell did Remy have to pay for 10 grown men dinner?
Listen, we're going to get to that. I like the advice that he gave his sister, though. You know what I'm saying? That's different because, of course, this is his sister. They're very close. And like he said, she made me love her husband. I had to love her husband. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my sister. That was, and then that's also my goddaughter's father.
One more thing. How close are they really? How close is Remy and Fat Joe really? Allegedly, Papoose had to step to Fat Joe about some nonsense that was going on with him and Remy. So how close are they really when Papoose had to step to Fat Joe? I don't want to hear that. Y'all be talking about all on these social media. That's my brother. You know, y'all quick. That's my brother. That's my sister. We've been through this and this together. But her husband had to ride down on you, allegedly, because of some shit you said about Remy. How close are y'all really? Because when she went to prison, it looked like Papoose was doing that by himself. I said what I said, but let's continue.
Most adult advice that he could have ever given. And then that also tells me if she went to him and asked for advice for that, it was something still there. She didn't, she probably, I don't know, but she probably didn't want to leave her husband. She sounded like she still maybe wanted to work through it. He said from the first time she asked me for advice. So, you know,
I respect all of that.
Yeah, same.
Why did Remy have to pay for 10 grown people?
Okay, maybe she wanted the treat.
Yeah, maybe she wanted the treat. Maybe it was a holiday thing. Maybe she's like, yeah, I got this one.
I doubt that she took
no Remy for a long time. You know, Remy's very generous.
She ain't never treat him to dinner though.
No, probably not.
Okay,
that's probably why.
But it don't mean that they was broke men.
No,
maybe she just wanted to take.
I just want to know why.
Maybe she wanted to do that.
Yeah, maybe she just wanted the treat. I got this one.
She did say last week, with in the midst of all the drama, she the one with the bag. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So maybe she wanted.
Now I'm gonna share something with you. I see what Tara wrote and I see what Melania wrote. So here we go. Tara said, "Why would this man cheat on her? All the money and time when she was locked up. Why marry her in jail? Move her to do better and it makes no sense." Right. I like that. I like what Tara said. Melania said, "Some people can cheat and still get upset if you cheat back." Do anybody believe that Papoose was cheating while Remy was in prison? Anybody believe that? Anybody believe that he was cheating when Remy was in prison? I'm just wondering, anybody believe that he was cheating when Remy was in prison? I'm going to share why I got a problem with that. I'm going to share why I got a problem with this part right here. Do you believe any woman who would screw Papoose would be quiet? Because y'all can't hold water, okay? Y'all women can't hold water. You are not like the hoes back in the day, okay? Y'all ain't none of y'all like the hoes back in the day. None of y'all can hold water. If somebody is fucking Papoose, they gonna tell it. They gonna tell that shit. They gonna tell it. If he was out here fucking somebody, even listen, and I ain't trying to say he doing both, but I'm saying either if he was fucking from both sides, okay? Both sides, somebody would have told that he was out here fucking. I ain't lying. Somebody would have said he was fucking me. Okay, they would have told it. Because let me share something with you. Social media love dysfunction. They do. They do not like to see a marriage succeed. They love to see fucked up shit. Like if I come out here right now and be like, my husband cheated on me, oh my God, this and that, all my numbers will run up like crazy. God forbid though, God forbid, oh my God. But all my numbers will roll up like crazy. Anyway, I know how to treat a mistress anyway. But I'm just saying to you, if that happened, because we like dysfunction. When you seen Remy and Papoose do that cipher, everybody would have been like, but he was cheating. He was cheating though, you know. He ain't hold her down. They ain't really together. They would have had just debunked all that. So I'm going to share something with you. I don't believe I don't believe that Papoose cheated on her. Because when you get married, okay, and she got married in prison to Papoose, okay, do you not get conjugal visits? Or did they stop that? Did they stop that? Okay. Do you not get conjugal visits? I hope I said that correctly. Okay. So maybe it's once a week, but do he get to fuck his wife? Okay. Maybe it's only on that Sunday when he go visit, but do he get to fuck his wife? It's just one day, but at least he get to fuck his wife. They don't have a time limit on it either. So that's the question. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. They got married in prison, so yes, you get the fuck. Yeah, he gets to fuck her. They have these little, these little areas where they go stay at and do that thing. Come on now. Come on now. Here we go. Let's continue.
People's out.
And I do have a rule. I don't pay for nothing if I'm around somebody who's richer than me. If we have dinner and you're
I know that's right.
Pay for the dinner.
That's right. But people must have been calling Papoose broke after that had circulated the conversation with Fat Joe, because he posted this. He said, "Peace to my brother Fat Joe. I think y'all misunderstood his interview. I was not at Brooklyn Chop House with them. I do spend thousands of dollars there regularly. I love that place." Now, thank you for that, Papoose. But I don't think nobody thought that he was there, because that same night, if it lines up, Remy said she came home and he was already there on the phone. He fell asleep on the phone with Clarissa. So yeah, she was coming in from the restaurant. So yeah, you couldn't have been there, But thank you for that piece. We never said that you was broke. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. Right, moving forward. He said, "I'm sick of this, yo." 50 Cent speaks on allegations. So he was on a recent episode of Flagrant with Andrew Schultz.
That's right.
And during the conversation, he explained, you know that's this nigga friend. He said, "That's right. I know that's right." All right. He explained why he's comfortable making jokes about these sexual assault cases.
Bro, that's
why
the
do
thing.
people come to my page?
Yeah, that's what they said to me, buddy. Well, you're an ex, buddy.
Then you're not worried at all.
Yeah, why?
Because you don't got nothing.
I don't have it.
50 is a troublemaker, but we have to get through this. Okay, shout out to 50 Cent. He's a troublemaker, but we got to get through this to get to the other part. Here we go, y'all.
Skeptical. You know there's some opportunists. They'll just throw out the
But it would take more for them to say some of the that you see these people say. Look, you met the girl in 2003. You hung out with her. You had a good time after the show. With 30 girls there, you just went, y'all hung out, right? And y'all just part ways. Right? So there's no negative things between it. But she look up at the TV now, and you've been a success since then. Feel like that's my life. I was supposed to be there, and be upset with you and say something.
You remember where I think it's your baby moms, where it's like she was kind of speaking out, and then all of a sudden the house just got burnt down.
Yeah, but it happens. Left eye.
Well, 50's right, but then there's also a part of it. People can just make up allegations and accusations. The beauty of it is the truth will always reveal itself. But by the time the accusations and allegations come out, think about all the things that you could potentially lose.
Yeah, you probably lost everything because people believe it. Like you said, they're quiet when you don't get convicted, but when they accuse you, boy, it's everywhere.
That's right. Loud. That's very, very loud.
That's right. That's why when 50 said, what did he say? He said that he doesn't worry about things because he doesn't have anything, but
because the lie is better than the truth. That's why. The lie is more better than the truth. Okay? That's why. Even when the truth comes out about somebody, okay, people still talking about the lie. Here we go.
Anything.
Yeah.
People can make up.
People make up stories every day, B.
And the fact that they heard him say that would make somebody want to come out anyway, these days. But moving on, Lauren, yesterday, Megan Thee Stallion's team filed for a restraining order against Tory, even though he's still locked up. How can you do that?
They did. Number one, they did, and they filed it because they're saying that he is harassing her from behind bars. Yeah. So they're alleging that he caused Meg emotional distress and he's causing more harm to her reputation while still locked up.
Wow.
Now,
I just feel like there's so many other celebrities outside that would be causing her more stress than him being behind bars. I mean, he just trying to come home.
I'm confused with that too.
I don't
Because if
understand
he's not directly talking to her,
Why don't you let Lauren tell a story?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm asking. Is he directly talking to her?
I understand the confusion because I think a lot of people are like, well, he's locked up. Like, how?
Yeah.
So basically what they're saying is that he's done a few different things that are basically like kind of like trolling or like poking the bear a little bit, right? So they're saying that remember when he filed to like, he wanted to go back in and like look at the gun and the fragments, and like he was trying to say, I'm actually innocent. You guys need to revisit this. It's called like habeas corpus or something like that. Maxime is saying when he did that, he did it allegedly on purpose because it was the day before her Amazon doc was about to drop, and he knew that would make people have a conversation. That's what they're alleging. Have a conversation about whether she was lying.
Do y'all believe that Tory is that smart? Okay, let's drop this right now. A day before her debut on Netflix gonna drop. Do you believe Tory is that good of a genius that he said, let's do this before, or was it already in the works and they just heard about it? Okay, do you believe that Tory is that good? That, okay, let us drop it the day before her stuff dropped so people could be asking questions. Baby, why you in the news right now is because you said in your documentary, I hope I said that word correctly. You said in your movie, your documentary, that you lied to Gayle King. That's why everybody talking about you. That is why everybody is talking about you. It ain't got nothing to do with Tory checking for the peace be still and the fragments and all that other stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with why everybody's talking about you. Why everybody talking about you is that you sat up there and lied to Gayle King. Okay? You sat up there and lied to Gayle King and said you didn't give Tory no pussy. That's why we got a problem. Okay? That's why we got a problem. You said, no, we ain't never. But then in your documentary, you said, well, you know, I fucked them a couple of times. What does that mean, baby? Okay, Miss Thing, let's continue. This is nonsense. Here we go.
That's been like the big thing. It's like a lot of people do think that Meg was shot. There are some people who think that she was lying, and then he's sitting in jail. A court ruled that, you know, according to the court, he shot the gun. He was found guilty of the charges. But they're saying that he did all that to start up that conversation again, which, you know, that causes people to go in her comments. That causes people to be, you know, just at her. Even they're saying that this can even cause like harm to her as a music artist, because then she gets in a place where she's talked about where she don't want to do music, she don't want to do anything. It causes her that distress, and she's even talked about before at one point even wanting to kind of take her own.
You know what caused a artist to not want to do music is when people don't like your shit no more. Yeah. That's what caused an artist to not want to do music anymore. When your record sales have dropped. When your record sales have dropped. Okay? When you put out just, you know, just not even an album, but just one song, you release one song and it doesn't fly. That's what make artists stop doing music. Ask Saucy Santana, okay, allegedly. Ask, what's her name? Sexy Red, allegedly, okay? That's what makes an artist stop doing music. Stop doing concerts and stuff because nobody is coming to see them, okay? Sexy allegedly had to drop all her concerts because ain't nobody buying tickets. Baby, you a one-hit wonder, baby. You an internet artist, okay? Okay, just like Take Heed to the Message. I'm not throwing no shade. But do you think Take Heed to the Message can fill a stadium? I just got here. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go out there and do a whole stadium show. I'm not getting nobody. Okay? I'm not going to get nobody. Everything takes time. Okay? And so if your music ain't good, baby, if your music ain't good, nobody gonna go buy it. Nobody gonna take their hard-earned money and go buy your music. Nobody gonna take their hard-earned money and go buy tickets and watch you scream all evening, okay, and twerking and everything, okay? Henry said all she is known for is twerking. Henry, that's nasty, Henry. Henry, be nice now. That's nasty, Henry.
So all of this then piles on. They're also saying that, well, and there was a big thing too about does the LAPD have the gun?
Yeah, they said they have it.
Yes, but the LAPD, yes, they came back out and said no, we do have the gun, because they also alleged that when he tried to reclaim his innocence and things of that nature. But they also said he's using third-party bloggers allegedly to come in and spread false information. There's one blogger that Meg has a civil suit against right now for doing such, that they actually went in and Megan's lawyers obtained Zelle records from this blogger. And according to the records that Megan's lawyers have, they had payments, including a $3,000 payment in 2020, a $200 payment, and a $1,000 payment, which they are alleging was payment for this blogger to spread false information or falsehood.
Okay, now that part with the money part, she got it wrong. They said $3,000 over a half of a year that they was receiving payments. Okay, they didn't say it was a lump sum. I got that part from the news. So that part right there, she got that part wrong. But the news said it was a period of time of a half of a year. They received over $3,000. It wasn't full payments. And check this out. Even if it was full payments, like she's saying, it has to say it was coming from Tory, his mama, his father. Not, am I saying his mama? His daddy, because I only saw the daddy. So it has to say the money was coming from his side. Okay? His side, for them to link it to Tory. Who's paying a blogger $3,000? Who's doing that to talk about, Miss Thing Thing, when this is just content? Everybody's going to talk about this. It's just content. Everybody gonna get out here and say something. Like right now, everybody talking about it right now. Okay, let's continue.
About Megan, which again causes all the stuff that we talked about before. So basically, they like, look, she needs a restraining order, and it's a civil one, not a criminal one, because there's laws that like you can't get a criminal order of protection after you've already been convicted of a crime.
So the restraining order is gonna stop him from talking about her, or because you can't go around it.
Essentially, that's what they're trying to do, because she had that before. She had the restraining order and she had the gag order, but it was from 2020 to like 2023, and that's over now.
So is paying the blogger illegal or unethical? I mean, I know it's unethical, but is it illegal?
I think if you can prove that. Criminally, I can't answer that question. I don't know for sure, but I know civilly, the way that they have this set up, if they can prove that what that blogger put out caused for Megan to not make money or to, if it was false, any harm, and because it wasn't true, then civilly, yeah, like that's like
Only how this could happen, I'm just, speaking my mind, is that if they can show that before the blogger started talking, was she making money? Because if she wasn't making money before the blogger started talking, okay, then that doesn't make sense. If she wasn't making money before, then she just continue not to make money. She just continuing not to make money. But I know she got that bag with, Kamala. Okay, she got that bag with Kamala when she got out there and twerked and all that blue. She got that bag, okay? Let's continue.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question.
But they have to prove it though. There's a burden of proof there.
Even with the proceedings, now you have to, like, I can't put out a proceeding on somebody's birthday because it might cause harm, or I might put it out before her doc. Like, it's a proceeding, it's a court proceeding. You should be able to put out a court proceeding whenever you want, right? Or is that considered?
They got it. But so you mean like when they're filing for stuff?
Because you just said that he put out a proceeding the day before her Amazon thing dropped, and if he did that, why would that be a problem? Now you have to.
I think they're trying to allege at the time, and he knew it would stir up these negative things because of what they're claiming and the stuff that he claimed, and it wasn't true. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like the non-truth, the burden of them proving that, and then that costing them or Megan harm by saying she can't make money, she can't think, she's being attacked.
This man is trying to come home. Anyway, thank you, litigious lawyer.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Maybe started using words like proceed.
Now, let me share something with you. Jess is right. He trying to come home. I don't think he strategically, I know I said that word wrong. I don't think he, dotted everything to line up the day before her release on Netflix. That does not make sense. Now, Soraya, we're going to address your comment right now. Okay, I see what you put in here. Men sometimes cheat, but they cannot take what they dish out. They can turn stalkers. Okay, so I hope I said that correctly. Okay, so you're telling me only men become stalkers? Are you saying only men stalk? Women don't do that? Now, I'm going to share something with you. It is true that men can't take what they dish out. It's true. Men can't sit up there and still be with a woman after he knows she cheated. He can't. He can't. It bothers him. It like burns his soul because he imagined, this is what my king said to me. He imagines all the stuff that you said to him upstairs. Like, you know, you can get this pussy, okay? Hit it harder. You know what I'm saying? Daddy, I love this dick. You know what I'm saying? So if you saying this to your man, okay? The next man that fuck you, you gonna say the same thing. This grown folk talking. You can scroll up, okay? All right, so the next man that screw you, you can say that to him. And the way your man have you tossed up, flipped up from the side, climbing the walls and stuff like that, okay? Your man imagine that you doing the same thing for this man. It eats them up. I know y'all saw what's that movie with the brothers? What was that movie? I forgot that movie. Morris Chestnut and all of them was in that movie. Y'all remember when Morris Chestnut found out that his soon-to-be wife, okay, they've been together for God knows how long, but they were getting married, and he was doing all that cheating. Y'all remember when he was in college, he was doing all that cheating. But he found out 2 days before the wedding that this woman he loved so much, okay, the best man, thank you, Trey. This woman he loved so much screwed his best friend. Do y'all remember when he was up at the altar, right? And all that stuff was flashing before his eyes. And he wasn't crying. He wasn't crying because, you know, she looked so beautiful in that white. He wasn't crying because of that. He was crying, okay? He was crying because, why was he crying? Why was he crying, y'all? He was crying because he was thinking about how his best friend had screwed his girlfriend. That's what he was thinking about. So that's true, my brothers. Y'all can't take that heat. Y'all can't. But one thing I gotta respect about y'all brothers, y'all be like, the relationship is over. See, women will stay. We'll stay. We gonna stay. We gonna try to fix it. And listen, the thing is that usually it's y'all that got the issue. This is why you out here fucking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the issue, but we think we can change you instead of just saying, listen, baby, maybe you just not ready for me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just not ready for me. Because my sisters, let me share something with you. And my king, he always laugh at me when I say this, but he gonna laugh again today. Find out why the cheating has occurred. Now, I'm going to share something with you. He going to tell you the truth. He going to tell you the truth because he already got caught. So now when he tell you the truth, it's up to you if you're going to stay or if you're going to leave. I'm not telling you to stay. I said find out why so you don't bring it into the next relationship. But make sure you give yourself some time before you jump into something else, because you can hurt somebody by trying to jump into something else. So no, men cannot take that. They cannot take when they find out their girl has been screwed by another man. Because all that stuff you saying, hey Renee, all that stuff that you've been saying to him, come get this pussy. You know, your dick is good. You know what I'm saying? You calling him daddy, because some of y'all call him daddy. Okay. So you get in here and you talking shit to him, beat that pussy up, all this stuff like that. Okay? So now, okay, I've been known to use a couple, and let me get out of that. So now, you have been saying this stuff, okay? You have been saying this stuff, okay? Bend me over, pull me here, do me there, put my leg here. You have been saying all these things. Okay, so as you have said this to your man and told him how good that dick is, okay, while he's screwing you, he know that you said that to somebody else. He know you said that to somebody else you cheated with. So it plays in his mind. So shout out to the brothers like, oh, hell no, okay? So shout out to the brothers that say, oh, hell no. Because what happens, my sisters, is that you think you can change somebody. They out here screwing everybody. You think you can change them. Sometimes, baby, you got to get up and put those big girl drawers on and say, maybe, I'm just, maybe it's just, maybe we just got to let this go because I'm unhappy and you can't keep it in your pants. You know what I'm saying? Some men have community dick, my sisters. Some men have community dick, and you got to let them go. My first husband had community dick. Okay? Some men you got to just let go. You got to let them go. Okay? And when listen, when I found out my first husband had community dick, I didn't walk away. As I should have. I just let it continue until he brought me a baby home. And then I found out, oh, damn, he's screwing me and this heifer. You know what I'm saying? He's screwing me and this heifer without protection, and I could catch something. Lord knows what this girl is doing in the first place. Or who else she's screwing. And then now she gets something and he passed it to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what ultimately destroyed our marriage. It wasn't the cheating. It was that he brought this baby home. Okay, he brought this baby home, and then I asked him, why are you cheating? This is when, because now remember, you got to ask why. Okay, that's only why I tell y'all ask why, so you could get some closure. Okay, because he gonna tell you the truth. Because when mine told me, that was nothing but the truth, honey. Okay, it was nothing but the truth. Okay, when mine told me, my first husband, when he told me, he said, because a man needs a hoe and a housewife. That's how I got the truth, because I asked in that moment. That's why you ask. Don't wait. Don't let a day go by. Ask in that moment. He's going to tell you the truth. It's done. The same day he told me his mistress was pregnant, that's the same day I asked him, why are you cheating on me? Why? And this is what I said to him. Why are you cheating on me? Okay? I had on one of my nightgowns, silk nightgown. And I walked around him. He was standing up in the middle of the living room. And I walked around him. I said, and I was 19, y'all. I was a brick house, baby. I was somebody's problem, honey. I walked around him. And that's when I had my real hair, bob and everything, okay? So now I walked around this man and I looked at him and I flung my hair up. And I said to him, with all this titties and ass, you gotta cheat on me? Is not my pussy good? That's what I told him. He gonna tell me, no, your pussy good. But the problem is that she does things that I can't see you do. So, I had to go into detail. I had to ask some questions. What is she doing that I don't do? You know what I'm saying? What is she doing that you can't see me do? You know what he told me? This is the truth, y'all. You know what he told me? He said, I can't see you sucking my dick. I said, what? He said, I can't see you sucking my dick. The way she slob all on my dick, I can't see it. Because I put you in a higher mindset than her. That she just my hoe. So she can suck and slob all on my dick, but I can't see you do it. the woman that cooks for me, that cleans for me, that I take care of. Now, I'm going to share something with you. At 19, I did not know how to suck dick, okay? I did not know. He could have took time to teach me. I did not know how to suck dick at 19. I didn't, okay? But I know that this is supposed to be sacred for your husband. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be out here sucking everybody's dick. You don't know where the dick been, okay? Now, I know I'm being a little fresh. This is my show. This is my show, damn it, okay? So you don't know where the dick been at. Okay, Ella, stop laughing at me, baby. You don't know where the dick been at. Okay, so you can't be sucking everybody's dick. Okay? So now, when I got married, again, okay, I put that in the back of my mind. That a man needs, okay, a hoe and a housewife. Okay, Ella said, please take heed. What happened? What happened? So, okay, so I put that in the back of my mind. So I was doing like, you know, crazy stuff with my husband when we first got together. So he said to me, why are you doing all that? I said, I thought, you might like it. He said, no. He said, I'm going to show you what I like. Okay, I'm going to show you what I like. And then that's what you do. You stick to that routine. I said, okay. So, shout out to my king, because he taught me how to suck dick. Yes. 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 Shout out to my king, because he taught me how to suck dick. Yes. 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 Okay? Yes. He taught me how you don't bite on it. You don't put your teeth on it. Okay? Okay? You move it slow up and down. Okay? And ice is good. Okay? Also, chocolate syrup. Don't laugh at me, Ellis. Also, chocolate syrup. Whipped cream is nice too. Okay? Cherries is nice too. So, shout out to my king, because he taught me how to suck dick. Yes. Yes. I didn't know how to suck dick. Okay? I didn't know. Don't get mad with me. Okay? I didn't know. So, that's how you get the information. Okay? That's how you get the information. That's how you know. Okay? That this is what really happened. So what happened? I moved on after he done told me what it was. Okay? I said, oh, hell no. You got community dick. I gotta go. So I started packing up my shit. Okay? Okay? I was, Walker. I ain't know how. Okay? And he had to stop me. Wait a minute, babe. Wait a minute. This how you do it. Fix your mouth. Fix your mouth. Do it slow. Okay? Okay? Put a lot of, slob on it a little bit. I learned. That's how you do it. I was a good student. Okay? I was a good student. Okay? And now I'm good at it, baby. I'm good at it. Okay? After 18 years, I'm good at it, baby. Okay? I'm good at it. Okay? My husband said I'm a good student. Okay? I'm good at it now. Okay? Now, don't be laughing at me, y'all. Don't be laughing at me. I don't care. Don't be laughing at me. So now, with that being said, that's how you find out. You find out. That's how you get the whole truth. Once he got caught in the lie, now you find out. Why is this going on? Okay? Now you find out why this is going on. So now after that, you make the choice. I'm going to leave or I'll stay. And I couldn't stay that his mistress was pregnant. I was like, oh no, this is crazy. Okay. Walker said, you an excellent student, but don't you ever graduate. I don't know what graduation is, Walker. I don't know. I don't think nobody can understand me, Walker. I'm a troublemaker. Okay. I'm a troublemaker, baby. Nobody wants me. Nobody wants me, Walker. Okay. This is the only man that want me. Nobody want me. Okay. And I like it just like that. I'm going to always fail. I'm going to always fail. Okay. I'm going to always fail, honey. All right. That's the uncomfortable truth. Okay. I'm going to always fail. I don't want to graduate. So that's why I'm telling y'all, my sisters, that, okay, find out why. Now, men don't need to find out why. Once they find out that you cheated, okay, they like, fuck this, I'm out. I don't care who you was doing what with and this and that. I don't care why you did it. Even though we out here telling, oh no, it's because you ain't spend no time with me. It's because you didn't do this. It's because you didn't do that. But they don't care. They don't care. Okay? Quincy said Walmart is racist. Now, Quincy, listen. Listen, Quincy, I done told you I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you, Quincy. I done already told you. Okay? Yes, I will fall out just like that, screaming that word at my husband so the neighbors can look and everything. No, I won't let my husband leave me. I'm sorry. I'm not one of y'all who get up here talking about, I don't need no man. Who? Where? I don't need my husband. Where? Okay? Where? Not me. I don't, first of all, don't look at me in that direction. She don't need her husband, and I'm gonna go just like this, because you trying to point at me. I'm just like this. Who? Where? Damn it, I love my husband. Shit. Okay? I like to lick on him and bite him and everything. I love my husband. I don't have time for this, we all together talking about we don't need men. Who? Where? Who? Y'all crazy. Okay? Y'all crazy. Okay? Something wrong with all of y'all. Y'all done lost your mind. Okay? Okay? Y'all done lost your mind. Not listen. Okay? It done, listen, the marriage done got so bad that it's to the point that we can't sleep without each other. That it done got that bad. You know what I'm saying? It done got that bad. Okay? That if one go upstairs, we both got to go upstairs. It done got that bad. That's crazy, right? Okay, you've been married so long. When one go upstairs, both got to go. Okay, even if the other one want to stay downstairs and watch TV a little bit, the other one just follow. You know what I'm saying? It done got that bad, damn it. Okay, it done got that bad. Okay, because last night I went up early. I was like, babe, I'm gonna go sleep. I need some rest. I'm gonna go shower, lay down, whatever. And he just followed me upstairs. Like, you gonna leave me where? What happened? You know what I'm saying? What happened? And just follow me upstairs. Got the TV so loud and everything. I'm like, babe, you got your TV. You got your man cave downstairs. Why? He's like, because I just want to be around you. Okay? Don't sleep too long. Because, we're going to have a session tonight. I told him, I said, player, you ain't say nothing but a word. I done put my shit on. Okay, when my husband invite me, baby, I like to rise to the occasion. Let's get it in. You ain't gotta wait. Let's go now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go now. Scorpio gang. So that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. So listen, back to the story at hand, because I know we done jumped off topic. Back to the story at hand. I don't believe, okay, Quinn, stop laughing at me. I don't believe that Tory is coming at Miss Thing Thing. Okay? I don't believe Tory is coming at Miss Thing Thing. This is all just made up in her mind because allegedly, okay, I don't want to start no trouble, but she lied. And so that's why all this stuff is bothering her. Okay? Excuse me. That's why all this stuff is bothering her, because she lied on this man. Allegedly, you don't want to get sued. Okay? And that's why all the bloggers are talking about her. It's not that he paid anybody. Hey, black lady, how are you, baby? It's not that he paid anybody. Okay? Walker said, I'm going to take that session term. LOL. I like the session term too, baby. I use it all the time. It's good. My king be laughing. I say yes. Let me share something with you. I hope I stay just like this. I don't care how old I get more. I want to stay just like this. Okay? I want to say just like this. Okay? Okay? I want to say just like this. I still won't be a problem. Okay? I still won't be a problem in my old age. Okay? Now, okay? Okay, I still want to look like a snack to my husband. I still want to look like, you know, the milk does. Y'all know the milk does. No, wait a minute. Y'all know the Hershey Kiss, because you know the Hershey Kiss got, you know, that big backside at the bottom. I still want to be like a Hershey Kiss. Okay? A Hershey Kiss. You know, you can't just stop laughing. Y'all, you can't just, you know, eat one Hershey Kiss. I want to be the Hershey Kiss with the big bottom. That's what I still want to be a problem. I still want to be a problem. Okay? So now, don't be laughing. Don't be laughing. Don't be laughing. It's not funny. Don't be laughing. Okay? So now, this is what I believe. This is what I believe. Okay? Black lady, I'm sorry. I hope everything is okay. Good morning. I hope it's well. Oh, okay. Black lady, okay. Pray. Oh, my sister, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm clowning too. Said, pray for me. She said, pray for me. Go ahead, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Everybody, please make sure you say a prayer for Black lady. Okay? Much love to you, my sister. May Yahweh keep you in perfect peace, honey. Okay, I know I'm clowning and everything up here, but may Yahweh keep you, honey. Okay? May his angels come and protect you, my dear, and your household as well. All right. Now let's get back into the foolery. Okay, let's get back into the foolery. So I don't believe, okay, I don't believe that he paid some bloggers to do something. I believe the bloggers did it because it's content. Okay, nobody pays any bloggers to do anything. I just believe it's content and everybody gonna talk about it. That's it. Everybody is going to talk about it. Okay, if you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page. Okay, also donate to the page as well. Okay, much love to y'all all. Thank you guys for coming up and showing out for me today. I appreciate it. Because you could have been anywhere else, but you said, let me go see what this loudmouth heifer talking about, okay? So, listen, y'all. There's a lot of stuff going on in the news, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on in the news. And have y'all heard about the EMS failure and tragic delay led to the death of a 15-year-old girl, Amanda? Sylvester. I hope I said her name correctly. So that thing is going crazy. It's going viral all over social media about this girl, okay, being sent to glory because the delay of the EMS, okay? So there was a certain the EMS, the first people who showed up, they were not, I guess, in this city, they're not able to take patients to the hospital unless they are critical. Okay. And so I don't know how they didn't see a young girl falling out being critical. Okay. And she had, they said, allegedly an allergic reaction. But this baby went to glory. The mama couldn't just let them. She was like, the EMT is taking too long. So the EMT, allegedly, the real EMT, was at zero, I guess zero, meaning that they didn't have any vehicles to come out. I never heard of that before, but they had zero vehicles available to come out to the school or to the center or whatever. So they sent out, like, I guess a sister EMT, somebody, I don't know the name of it, but they can only help you, but they can't transport you. You know what I'm saying? They can't transport you. Okay. So what happened was They called themselves trying to help, but nothing could be done. She couldn't be moved because they really needed the real EMTs there, allegedly. Okay. So the mom put her baby inside the vehicle and drove to the hospital. Okay, on her own with this baby, drove to the hospital. And so the people who were there called back to their base saying that EMT is no longer needed. The mother took the baby to the hospital. Okay, so now they said that the daughter went into cardiac arrest. Okay, I guess while she was in the car or when she got to the hospital, and then the baby went to glory. So they're blaming the EMS for this. And I'm going to share something with you. I never heard of anything like this. I never heard that you can't be moved. Only a certain EMT can move you when you have an emergency. So I want y'all to hear this real quick and then we go and close out. Okay? Here we go.
Step she took, Amanda Sylvester faded away. She was in volleyball practice warming up and suddenly lost her breath. The first responders who showed up said that they couldn't legally take her to the hospital.
The system was not there for Amanda.
By the time her mom got her to the car, then to the hospital, it was too late. She went into cardiac arrest and died.
We never got a response.
A story that has a metro Atlanta community outraged and a group of first responders pointing the finger at each other.
Something got to give.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. We've been covering more and more athletes experiencing medical emergencies while in action. From NFL star Damar Hamlin to Bronny James's near fatal cardiac arrest at a basketball practice last year. Thankfully, they all had medical help, medical staff on hand in seconds to get them treated. But 15-year-old Amanda Sylvester, she did not have that luxury when she collapsed on the gym floor at a volleyball practice. It took so long for EMS to get to her that her family says it cost her life. It's video surveillance that's hard to watch for anyone, so we're not showing it in its entirety, but you can see Amanda Sylvester's warm-up turn into something horrible. This is the Tracy Wyatt Recreational Center in College Park, Georgia. She's jogging alongside her teammate when suddenly she put her hands on her knees. Someone realizes what's going on, rushes out of the gym to get help, where 911 is then called.
A 14-year-old female that's having some kind of an allergic reaction to something there, and she doesn't have her EpiPen.
About 9 minutes later, video from the parking lot shows two medical technicians show up from College Park Fire Rescue. In a statement, the city of College Park wrote, quote, that EMTs were able to stabilize the teenager who appeared alert and was able to speak. An ambulance dispatch for Grady EMS, which is the major hospital system in Atlanta, had also been requested. Grady EMS, though, never fully responded to the call, end quote. You can hear through dispatch the first responders on scene request help because she was having a seizure. By law, a city spokesperson said publicly that medical technicians are not legally allowed to take anybody to the hospital because they're not licensed to transport. Only paramedics are allowed to do that.
I'm checking now, stand by. Rescue 3, it's showing that the call's been updated. However, there still is not a unit en route. They're advising they're at level 0.
They were at level 0, which in the emergency services world means that there's a critical need for ambulances and no crew is available at the time.
You can check the person for this information.
Okay, so what it looked like is that, because what the video, and I shared it with y'all too in our IG. So the video looks like it's an ambulance, but they call it a Grady vehicle. So they're there first before the EMT actually gets there. But the vehicle looks like an EMT vehicle. And I don't know why this would be bumped up to an emergency, critical, because this is a child. You don't know what could happen. Now, first they said it was an allergic reaction that the child had, and that now she doesn't have her EpiPen. And then it turned around. You heard another part where they said the child had a seizure. Okay, so let's continue.
And that's where Sylvester's mother took matters into her own hands and drove her to the hospital herself. Video showing the med techs helping to load her into the vehicle.
The mother felt comfortable enough to put the child in the car, but at the same time, you just never know. And when you call for an ambulance, that's what you want. And you want it fast.
That's College Park City Councilwoman Jamel McKenzie, who spoke to 11 Alive, the NBC News affiliate in Atlanta.
We never got a response from the service that was supposed to come.
Sylvester went into cardiac arrest and died at the hospital. The Shade Room looked into the Georgia law where it says that medical technicians are allowed to transport patients if, quote, the ground ambulance is canceled and they give approval to transport, or if the patient's condition is life-threatening. The city of College Park, though, said publicly that the case was not marked as critical at the time, and their medical technicians considered the Grady Hospital EMS their pending status as a response to the emergency.
Something got to give. When I say something got to give, it's like something happened. Now we got to fix whatever that is that allowed that to happen. We just have to fix that.
That's Catherine Murray, the co-owner of the Dream Chasers Volleyball League, the team that Amanda Sylvester played for. She spoke out to the ABC and CBS News affiliates in Atlanta last week.
Amanda's mom was not okay with taking her daughter to the hospital. She was not okay. She had no other choice. The system failed her because at that point, we put that baby's hand in the system's hand. We cried out for help from the system, and the mom had to take care of it by herself.
Now, the Shade Room did get a response from the Grady EMS.
I gotta ask a question. When someone has an attack like that, is the patient need to be stable before you move them? Does the patient needs to be stable before you move them? Because I want to ask a question. How come this baby didn't have the pen with her? Thank you, Black Lady. Thank you. Renee said not always. Black Lady said no. Miss O said no. Okay. I would imagine so. I was thinking so too. She forgot it. That's the thing right there. Something that's important like that. Like if my child was allergic, this is a teenager, okay? They forget everything. So would we not have something that the teacher might have on hand or the coach might have on hand just in case if something happens? You know what I'm saying? Just in case. I'm not blaming the mama, but I'm just saying for future reference, anybody, would we not? You know what I'm saying? Because now Renee's saying stable enough to transport. So they lifted this baby. They like drugged this baby out of this, this gym. Okay. Now the baby had once the baby was in a car or either got to the hospital, went into cardiac arrest. Because there was no pen, okay? There was no pen to give her anything. The mama just, she had no help. Even Grady and them didn't even have anything, an EpiPen on hand to give this baby something, okay? At least they could have gave this baby something, but they didn't have anything on hand. And prior before that, they knew that they were coming because it was an allergic reaction. So Grady is not the registered EMT. That's what they're saying. That they're like the first, the first people who get there to try to stabilize them. But who would not have an EpiPen though? You know what I'm saying? If they're there to just stabilize the person before the EMT get there, why would they not have an EpiPen? You know what I'm saying? That, it sounds a little weird, right? But let's continue.
It says in part, quote, that after receiving a second 911 call and obtaining additional information about the patient's medical history and condition, the call was upgraded to high acuity. Grady EMS dispatched an ambulance to the scene where the patient remained and was still...
No, black lady, I'm not saying that it's the child's fault. I'm not saying it. I'm saying on the parent's hand. The child gonna forget things. Kids forget stuff all the time. I'm not saying that, it's the baby fault. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if your child has an allergic reaction to something, should we not have an extra EpiPen with the coach or the school or something like that? Because even down here where we live at in South Jersey, the teachers, they ask you, what does the child have? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? You gotta write all that stuff down. I'm just saying. Okay. Oh, you said no. I'm not saying that, sis. Okay, I understand. Let's continue, y'all. Let's continue.
Evaluated by College Park fire rescue personnel who had arrived. However, while our ambulance was on the way, the fire department canceled the response because the patient had been transported to the hospital by a personal vehicle. The College Park fire rescue unit that responded to this call did have the capability to transport the patient if deemed necessary, according to state of Georgia law, end quote. Now, there has been a GoFundMe set up to help cover Amanda's funeral expenses, legal fees, and any personal needs that the family may need in the future. And of course,
okay, so I'm gonna let that down. We done after that. That's it. But so the family got a GoFundMe for the little girl. They need money to bury her and everything like that, and the family need help. And my condolences to the family. Because to lose a child like that is out of this world. And I wouldn't wish that on my worstest enemy. You know what I'm saying? To lose your baby like that. But my why I mention this is that family, we gotta take heed to the message. You know what I'm saying? Why I mention this is because we gotta take heed. Your child has an allergic reaction. We need to make sure the school has the pen. We need to double check this baby book bag if this baby book bag has the pen. You know what I'm saying? We need to make sure the coach have a pen. You know what I'm saying? Inside the center, in the little freezer or something like that. We need to make sure that the baby has these things because anything can happen. Somebody could bring something to practice that she's allergic to. The smell might just, do something, he or she. So it's just precaution, okay? And the EMT, that thing is horrible because check this out. Grady answered. Grady does not have what they need. Grady calls and tells them. Now, Grady messed up because calling and telling them that they done lifted the child, the parent done lifted the child and rushed the child to the hospital. That's bad. That's bad right there. Because now, whatever Grady dispatch was, Grady should have dispatched the real EMTs and said, listen, we can't wait for you. Okay, y'all on zero. Okay, and with that being said, if the EMT is on zero, Grady should have the right to take the baby away to the hospital because the EMT system is on zero. You have nobody to transport this child. So Grady should have had the right to be able to lift this baby, rush this baby to the hospital. Okay, because Grady gonna be able to fly through all those lights. Mama can't fly through all those lights. Okay? So that was the horrible part that, it was sad. It was sad to hear that part. And so now the mama got to bury her baby. That's terrible. Okay? I want to share something with y'all. I know the mama gonna be able to sue and everything. But suing is not the answer. Suing is not the answer. Okay? Suing is not the answer. It's not going to bring that baby back. and it's sad. But family, we have to be precautious. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make steps. When you know this baby has allergic reaction and stuff, we gotta make sure. Ain't nothing wrong with doing a quick 2-step, checking her book bag to see if she got it, or reminding her, did you get your epi? Okay, you going to practice, do you have your epi? You know, and the school is supposed to be advised that, you know, this child has an epi. The school is supposed, that epi supposed to be at the school. Okay, an epi supposed, if that epi was used now, a new epi need to be at the school. You know what I'm saying? We need to be precautious. The coach is supposed to have the epi. Okay, if the school is closed and they at the center, the coach is supposed to have the epi. Okay, or that child can't play today. You got to go home. You got to go home. You don't have the stuff that you need. You got to go home, because you don't know who bring what to the center. You don't know what will make her have this allergic reaction. Maybe somebody ate something and then touched her or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or she smelled it or something. Or maybe she took a piece of somebody's stuff and they didn't tell her what was in it. You know what I'm saying? Because kids share food all the time. Okay? They share food all the time, and you don't know who has what. Okay? So that's the uncomfortable truth, guys. And my condolences to the family once again. And we done for today. We are done, y'all. Everybody, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming to stop by and rocking with me. I greatly appreciate it, because you could have been anywhere else, but you said, let me go see what this loudmouth heifer talking about. And I appreciate that. Okay? Okay. I decided to live today. I want another husband. What happened? Oh, okay. So we done for the day. Y'all have a great one. Thank you to everybody who donated to the channel today. Thank you to Emmett too. I saw Emmett. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Well, Cash App. Emmett, thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. One more time for the crowd in the back. I appreciate you. Emmett, thank you so much, honey. Long time no see as well. Okay. Also, if you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmracksfashion.com. The links are in my bio. So you will see Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. And ubmracksfashion.com. Renee, thank you, baby. Okay. The best deals are on ubmracksfashion.com, and we ship out same day. Oh, no. Is that right? Is that right? Oh, so I said it wrong. I thought it was Emmett that used to get. Thank you, Black Lady. I appreciate you, baby. I'm sorry. So I just said your name and just butchered it all wrong. I apologize, Black Lady. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you for telling me. Please forgive me for butchering your name too, honey. So now, also, if you scroll to the top of the page, you will see shop or store. Okay, you will see shop or store. Okay. I'm the third generation. Okay, I understand. So scroll to the top of the page. You will see shop or store. Go inside. Check it out. Okay. Check it out. See if you like it. Okay. Got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, baby clothes, all that good stuff. Okay. All right. Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Y'all be safe. God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Thank you to everybody who came, and y'all take heed to the message. We out, y'all. We out. Yes.
Don't want a lot for Christmas. Just for you to mind your business. Why you so worried about me? Don't have no gifts under your tree. Did you not know Christmas was coming? I ain't got it, don't ask for nothing. It's not hard to see. I only bought Christmas gifts for
this last part right here. This last part. This is my part right here.
Don't ask for nothing. Don't ask for nothing. Don't ask for nothing. You knew Christmas was coming. Don't ask for nothing. Don't ask for nothing.